Hey, what's going on, everybody? Good morning. Happy Saturday. Hope you guys are doing good. Just wanted to swing in here. Need to get out of the house, and thankfully, living where I live, I have that opportunity. So, out here for a little walk this morning. It's pretty foggy, but we're gonna get some sunshine. If you look on the mountain behind me there, you can see the sun starting to hit the peak. So I'm going to try to get up to one of my favorite spots, take some pictures of the valley below above the fog. And you know, it really got me to thinking about everything this world's experiencing right now. And a lot of times it looks like where I just came from, you know, that's all fogged in down there. You can't see anything. It's basically just walking one foot in front of the other to keep getting up. But as I keep walking, I keep looking up. And as I keep looking up, I start seeing more. And just beyond those trees is blue sky. Just beyond those trees is a beautiful view. Just beyond those trees, I can see more. I can experience more. I can live more. And right now we might be in the fog. And it might be hard to envision being able to see what's in front of us. But that day will come, and we've just got to be able to keep putting one foot in front of the other. And this isn't the first time that this happened in this world. We have survived world wars. We have survived pandemics before. And it's not money, and it's not resources, and it's not our technology that got us through those things in the past, and it won't be those things that get us through today, tomorrow, or next week. It's going to be you, it's going to be me, and it's going to be we. It's going to be people, it's going to be humanity, lifting each other up, supporting each other, encouraging each other, loving each other, and reminding each of us why we are alive. I'm not here for me. I'm not here to make money. I'm not here to acquire houses and cars and all those other things. I am here for relationships. I am here for connections. I am here for people. When you strip all these other things away, I believe that we've all realized a little bit more of what is important, and it's each other. So today I'm going to be taking a little walk, and I want you to come along with me. Tune in as I go along. I'll try to post some videos this evening. I'll probably put together a video collage of everything that I saw today. And I know a lot of you can't get outside, can't experience this type of thing. So I'm just wanting to share this with you. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a blessed day. I hope you take this day to reach out, touch base, and appreciate the people that you do have in your lives, because I appreciate you. I am grateful for you. So I'm going to sign off now. I'm going to be heading up that direction, and I will check in after a bit. Take care. Hey, I'm back. Anyway, remember what I told you about if we just keep going, if we just keep looking up, we'll get above that fog. Well, there's that fog. There's Maverick. He found us the way. If we follow his footprints up, and you look over this ridge, there it is. There's the blue sky. There's the sunrise. And I'm going to go up there, and I'm going to get that view. And today, no matter what you are going through, no matter where you're at, no matter how uncertain you think this world is right now, there is certainty. There is hope. And I want to especially reach out to anybody who is struggling with depression right now, who is struggling with the fact that they just don't think that they can go on anymore. And I'm here to tell you can, and you will. And there's people around you that want to be there for you. Don't ever feel too proud to reach out to those around you, because everybody is wanting all of us to succeed. What's going on, Matt? Good morning. Happy Saturday. Hope you're doing good, buddy. But You know, depression is a crazy thing, and right now there's going to be a lot of people who are without work, without jobs, and I don't care where you are, from what walk of life you come from. I don't care if you are a multimillionaire who just lost everything in the stock market, or somebody who had to sleep in a shelter last night. I want you to know that you have a friend in me, and if you need anything, I'm serious. If you need money for cereal or toilet paper, or if you need somebody to talk to, I'm going to post my number. I'm going to give you my email, and I want you to know that if you don't think there's anybody else in the world here that wants to listen to what you have going on, I do. And there is hope, and there is a future, and we're going to get there. So don't ever, ever, ever give up, because there is a better day coming. I guarantee you 100%. This world has gone through this before. We can make it through. And ultimately, I know that because I know a guy who was willing to give up everything so that we could have everything, not just here, but forever. And I'm certain of that. And I'm certain in you, and I'm certain that you will succeed. But if you're having issues, if you're having concerns, if you're having doubts, seriously, reach out to me, DM me, call me, email me. You know, when this is all said and done, you and me, we're going to go for a walk. Maybe out here. Come up and visit me, and I'll take you into the woods. I'll take you into the wilderness. We'll breathe some fresh air. We'll talk about life, and we'll realize that this is worth the fight. That's my 2 cents. I'll check back in when I get up there. Love you guys. Take care. Well, we're making progress. You know, there's a lot of times, there's the top right there. A lot of times we think we're getting to where we want to go, and we plod along and we focus on that point, and that's what I did a minute ago. I was hiking along and thought I was getting close to the top. I thought I could see the ridge, and I got right down there to that ridge right there and realized that it was a false ridge. Realized that it was a sheer cliff. Realized that I could no longer go any further that direction, and I had to backtrack way down back into the fog. And man, I don't like backtracking when I'm trying to go up. And I think right now, during these times, for a lot of us, it feels like we're backtracking. It feels like we're going backwards. But you know what? It's simply a detour. We still have to keep our eye on the goal. We still have to keep thinking about moving forward. We might have to go a different direction, and right now our whole world is going a different direction. But that doesn't mean that's the end. It just means we're on a detour, and some of my greatest, most memorable adventures are detours. Or when I took the wrong direction, when I went the wrong way because of my stubbornness a lot of times. But on that detour, you know what happens? You got to slow down. And a lot of times you see things that you might not have seen, and you might have never have gone that direction if you hadn't missed the turn. And right now there's a lot of uncertainty going on. We're going a different direction. There's a lot of people suffering and sickness and death, and we need to lift those people up. We need to support those people. And more than anything else, instead of focusing on the fact that our economy is going down the drain, or our government's taking over, whatever it is that we want to focus on, we need to focus on the people that are going through this. And we're all going through this, so we need to support one another during this time. And this is a detour, and we are slowed down, but let's focus on the important things. Let's focus on each other during this detour. But that detour will end, and we will get back on track, and we will get to the top. I guarantee you. Love it. Live it. Make it count. Hey, what's going on, everybody? We have made it to the top. Yeah, looking right down the river. There's a river under there. That's a river of fog right now, but the Clark Fork River's under there somewhere. And but we're on top. It's all fog below. Took a couple detours along the way, but you know, it's all good. And as I've been walking along this morning, you know, I want to say this. I'm going to get a little vulnerable with all you guys. I'm going to share something from the heart. And you know, people, I tend to stay in a fairly decent mood most of the time. I try to keep a smile on my face, and you know, that's just not me. That's just not my happy-go-lucky personality. It's because ultimately, you know, I've got a friend, and it's probably the coolest friend I've ever had. A friend that has never let me down, a friend that will never let me down, a friend that I know is always there, a friend that I know always has my back, a friend that really has always been looking out for me from before I even know that he was looking out for me. And not only is he looking out for me, he's looking out for all of you. And that's how I say so positive, because ultimately I know that he has everything in his hands. And anybody, you know, that could have created this grandeur, anybody who could have placed the sun, the moon, and the stars in their place and put it in perfect rotation, in perfect order, and perfect speed, so that we don't go flying off this crazy orb. Anybody who could have designed the human body, anybody who could have created mountains and oceans and rivers and amazing deserts, anybody who could have created the human eye. If you study the human eye and the intricacy that goes into the human eye, it is a phenomenal, amazing, intricate thing that we just can't even really put our minds around. And our mind, doctors, the greatest surgeons in the world, look at the brain still and say, there are things that we just can't comprehend. And they can't comprehend it because it was created by something so much greater than we can ever begin to understand. And that creator wants to be your friend. He wants to be my friend. He wants to be our friend. And he wants to take us to a place where there is no more suffering. There is no more sorrow. He created this world for that, but you know what? We took a little detour. And because of sin, we have been on a perpetual detour. But he came down and he took care of it. He gave his life because he loved us so much. He gave his life so that he could take us to a place where there is no more suffering, there is no more sorrow, there is no more tears. A place of love, of perfection, of grace, of mercy, of a life where we will be eternally adventuring and exploring how great and how wide and how deep the love of God is. This cannot even begin to come close to how wonderful that day will be. So you ask me why I'm so happy. Is because I know that ultimately he said in his good book that if he goes away, he's coming back. He's preparing a place for you and me. This world is not my home. You and I were created for something greater, each and every one of us. And I want to share that with you. It's not about religion. It's not about denomination. It's not about any of those entities. It's about knowing Jesus for yourself. And he wants to know you. He wants to know me. He wants to be part of our lives now and forever. And he wants to take us on an adventure where this view right here, this day right here, no matter how amazing and powerful and beautiful it is, won't even compare. And the coolest part is there will be no virus. There will be no death. There will be no sorrow or suffering. We won't have to worry about money or rent or bills. We won't have worry. We will just have a life filled with opportunity to experience it to the fullest. That's why I'm excited. That's why I don't get discouraged. Because I know that this life is momentary and that we are headed for something greater. I hope you will take that encouragement. I hope that you will take the opportunity to get to know my friend, because he's your friend. He's our friend. That's my 2 cents. I'm up on a mountain. I'm going to take some drone footage. I'm going to get some pictures of this because it is awesome. Ow! Oh, it doesn't get better than this. Love you guys. Wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, love it. Live it. Let's make it count for each other. Take care, and God bless.